Hello everyone, what's up? My name is Nathan Sawyer. This is Sawyer Studios. Today we will be reviewing set number 75362. It is Ahsoka Tano's T-6 Jedi Shuttle from the new Ahsoka Show. This set comes with 599 pieces and retails for, I believe it's 80 bucks. I was right. This looks amazing. We haven't gotten a T-6 shuttle ever since, I think it was 2010 or 11, I want to say, where it came with Sashi Tin, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Shaak Ti, the only Shaak Ti minifigure we've ever gotten. As you can see, the back of the box shows some of the features. The fact that the wings turn 360 degrees is like the main feature of what this ship is, so that's really cool. I'm actually really excited for this set because it comes with an amazing array of minifigs. I still think it's interesting that Huwain isn't a droid body, but like a human body, so that should be interesting. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get into the set.
So first, opening the box, it's unfortunately a punch box and it doesn't have tape, so that's just a little disappointing with that department. But as far as the bags go, there's a good amount. We do get 6 stickers and it's pretty much 3 sets of 2. Here are the minifigs. First we have the new Ahsoka Tano with the clear lightsabers. She does have arm printing, which is really nice with this minifigure, and I love the entire torso is just so well detailed, and she does have a double-sided face and angry and just a nonchalant. I did want to point out her head tails are so small compared to like the past Togrutas we've gotten, the newest Ahsoka, and she's older, so they should be bigger, so that's like my one gripe. Then we have Sabine Wren in her new armor. This is the only second rendition of Sabine Wren we've ever gotten. She does come with purple hair, a green lightsaber, Ezra's, and 2 pistols as well. She also has a double-sided face and some really nice printing. Next we have Huwain, which is a minifigure. Like, he isn't a droid, which is weird, and I don't know how I feel. I feel like he would have looked better as a droid. He just looks too thick, you know what I mean, with like a couple C's. And then we finally have the Inquisitor, which has a black face. I don't think we know who this identity is yet, but he does come with a pauldron, sort of like the other Inquisitors that we've gotten in the past. The double lightsaber can be held in the back, but he has a very cool helmet. I really like it. It looks like a knight. Alright, and now on to the set itself. We have the T-6 Jedi Shuttle. It looks great on one side. The engines look great. Everything is very well designed, but as you can see on the bottom, it just is so sparse. There are some landing gear, so you're able to keep it level on the ground. As you can see, if you don't use the landing gear, it just sort of falls forward. It's a little front heavy, and so you can't really balance it without putting those 2 pieces out, and then when you set it down, it just perfectly sits. As you can see in the front, we have 2 stud shooters. They work as stud shooters do. Then we have a cockpit. Unlike the first T-6 shuttle that we got in 2011, man, this one only sits 1 minifigure. The past one sat 2. It does come with a little control panel, and it is a nice clear piece. You can see the minifigure inside. You can open up either sides of the T-6 shuttle, and you can store lightsabers, Ahsoka specifically, in there. You can also store Sabine Wren's guns and pistols in that side as well. If you turn the ship around, you can see that you also have a compartment for a wrench, which technically Huwain is supposed to hold that and fix the ship or whatnot. I don't really know what that clip is really supposed to be. It's really just storage. Yes, I have tried to fit a minifigure inside because it looked like it was a bed, and unfortunately, I could not get a minifigure to fit. Sabrine doesn't fit that way or that way. I even tried taking off her hair, which then she did, but still wouldn't close all the way. I even tried putting her at an angle. That was the closest I got. It still didn't close all the way, so unfortunately, no, there's not enough room for a minifigure in that side of the ship. We have the stickers. That's the dorsal port that Ahsoka can climb out the door. We also have stickers there, and it's symmetrical on both sides. And then here are the engines in the back, and they're pretty simplistic. You can also see that they have the rear gun turret, and the turret does move up and down, but that is all. And I mean, yeah, it sort of is reminiscent of how they did the rear turret on the Bad Batch shuttle. Now, the main feature of the ship is the 360-degree wing rotation. And it's kind of hard to rotate them. There isn't really a good place to hold the ship, so it can like rotate the wings. As you can see, I'm trying to hold the body. You can also hold it just from the top so it can fly vertically if you don't want to turn the wing. The gear actually holds pretty well. So if you want to put the wing at like an angle or something, you're able to sort of like swoosh it around freely. And it stays in place fairly decently, as you can see. Like the only way that it doesn't stay decently if you start moving it around, like the body around fast. But yeah, it stays horizontal. Like the gravity doesn't really affect that, so it's that's a nice design. The front cockpit does come off technically. I mean, it's a Technic piece. It isn't really. I mean, the first T-6 shuttle, it was sort of used as an escape pod. I don't think that's really supposed to happen with this set. It's just sort of how it's built. Now, to turn the wings, this is how you want to hold it. You want to sort of hold it on the back engines like that, and then another hand on the front cockpit, and then you can spin it pretty quickly with one of your fingers in the front. You can spin it both ways. I find to spin it the way I was just doing it a little bit easier, as you can see. It's a little cumbersome the other way. But yeah, that's the only way I found, and there we go. That is Ahsoka Tano's T-6 Jedi Shuttle from the brand new Ahsoka TV show.
Alright everyone, and that is Ahsoka's T-6 Jedi Shuttle. If I was to give this set a rank, like, I think it would probably be how I rank the show currently, which is 6 out of 10. The underside of the wings, I think, have been attempted to be more mirrored at like the original T-6 Jedi Shuttle set, like this side. I think it could have done a better job at balancing that out. And I think that if they made it just a slightly bit bigger, and I would have been fine paying money for it, that when you open these up, which is the only benefit of this set versus the older one, they could have made it big enough to fit maybe a minifigure inside or something inside, you know, something like that. I think that they could have done it. I think Lego could have done it, but alas, it did not work out that way. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Lego content on the channel. So click the bell icon and join the Discord. See you all in the next video. Peace out.